call on me. You can 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 call on me.
Oh yeah, this beat hot.
You can call on me.
Oh, are we live?
Oh, now we are.
No, are we live?
We just talking.
Okay.
Yo, what's going on, homies? Another episode of the Big Homies House. You got the homies in the building. We got a lot of homies in the building.
A lot of
We
homies.
eating burritos and Takis and hot Cheetos up here.
Vibing, big vibing.
Big vibing. So,
chilling.
for the new homies, introduce the people to yourself and tell them what we got going on before we get into the ratchet shit.
Dr. Mills? You gotta get
Let
started.
me see.
No.
Are we supposed to talk this right here?
Yeah,
Are we-
you
okay.
talking.
It's okay.
just said that I wasn't gonna get it wrong.
It gets it. It happens. It's all my life. It's okay. Ariel.
Ariel.
All my life I had to fight.
Like the fucking Little Mermaid.
No,
No,
no.
It's
I
Ariel.
just said Ariel.
Okay. R-E-L.
Ariel.
R-E-L.
That's all we
Like
said.
Ariel.
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 Go ahead, Ma. Sorry.
All right, so I'm Dr. MELZ of MELZ GRILLZ, and when I tell you we motherfucking lit, and I assume...
Talk to the mic.
Oh, talk to the mic, okay. Okay, I'm just saying, you ain't telling me that, okay? Am I supposed to look somewhere? Okay, when I tell you that we motherfucking lit, we did the 85 South show, and with my beloved Carlos, and, you know, he just said that we can be ourselves, so we gonna be ourselves. So Dr. MELZ GRILLZ, and I'm here with my beautiful daughter, Ariel, who is the co-founder
Yes.
and VP and right hand of MELZ GRILLZ. We are so fucking dope. It just amazes me why we ain't billionaires right yet. But we're going to put y'all bitches on game because I'm feeling myself today. No, I'm feeling myself today because y'all motherfuckers playing with me and y'all ain't going to do that shit in 2023.
No, for real. No, for real.
Fuck. Go ahead, Ari. You tell me. I can get
Well,
No, I'm just saying, y'all motherfuckers playing with me, and I'm goddamn tired. It took y'all 2 years to figure out I was a real fucking doctor.
no,
Two
it took
fucking
way
years.
too long. Way too long.
Why you think? Talk to the mic.
Okay,
Why
right.
do you think that is?
Because
Black woman?
and we're gonna get it.
First thing
Black
first.
woman, and
black
then
woman.
we cool
They be like women with a grill.
They be
with
like,
a grill.
you a doctor?
Bring drip. You know, we got bust downs, we got breads. They be like, you can't be a real doctor. Yes, the fuck I can. Wait.
The pump.
Oh.
Pump ain't
Bam.
just stop by Ari.
But I'm saying, you know, and people think that to be a doctor, you got to be fucking lame. Au contraire. So, you know,
Jesus. Help us.
it's always been an uphill battle, even with my patients.
Yeah.
Like when you are female, you got to work 8 times harder
For sure.
for recognition and respect. And I tell you, and I'm gonna spit on this bitch. So you gotta wipe it down. But you know,
It's cool. We gotta wipe it.
you gotta wipe it down. But I ain't doing that shit in 2023.
Please don't.
You motherfuckers, you know who we are.
See, we want somebody to come here and pop this shit.
No, but I'm telling
that's
you, you
fine.
know, I'm a pop this
Pop it.
motherfucker. But y'all motherfuckers know who we are. We've been on deck for like what 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all still trying
Tell
us?
them give me your goddamn respect. Tell
Give
them-
me my motherfucking goddamn respect,
Well,
bitches.
let me
I'm
tap in
sorry.
here.
Is
This is what
she
what
got-
people
okay.
don't understand. We are the first. We're breaking records in history here. The first ever woman, but mother-daughter luxury grill designers. That's
do
never
A B C D first. Okay,
first.
first
B woman.
woman.
C mother-daughter
Mother-daughter.
family. This
Okay.
is a family
Family.
generational
That's
thing.
1C if you're keeping up.
Okay, right, come on.
1D.
Okay.
Okay, 1D.
Okay, come on.
Ever.
Fit.
Luxury. Custom
For
grills designers.
That be the fit. Look at the fit. Look at the hair.
This is
Okay.
Look at the bust down.
You can't get this shirt everywhere. This is vintage Paolo Santini. Google it. You can't get this.
No, I'm just saying.
Not Dior. Paolo
They gotta be
Santini.
able to spell it for Google.
But
Use mnemonics.
but
phonics
my
or
thing
something.
is,
I don't know. Help me, Lord.
first of all, I want to be around quality people.
Yeah.
And y'all motherfuckers would rather go
Don't call
to.
them motherfuckers, Mom.
I'm sorry.
Motherfuckers.
Motherfucker. You, okay.
Motherfuckers.
I'm saying y'all bitches would rather go to like a swap meet and buy something.
Or Ling
when
Ling
you
them.
when you come to us, first of
forgive
all,
me.
and this is why we started MELZ GRILLZ.
Yeah.
When you come to us, because I used to deal with a well-known jeweler, I ain't gonna bring his name out, but they would spend 20 bands on these
50.
iced out grills, and their teeth, their gums would be fucked up.
Tell
No,
them
seriously.
how they was taking
Well,
impressions.
how about this? Because they know you're a doctor.
Anywhere.
But tell them what type of doctor you are. Because I don't think they know.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Great question.
Okay, great question. Yes, I'm a dentist.
Doctor of dental
let me give you the
DDS.
history. Let me get in front of it. It makes sense. No, it makes sense.
Hangover shit.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, Howard University. Howard University, class of 19.
Oh, hold up now.
No,
Shit.
I'm just saying. HBCU, class of 1996. No, I'm just saying. What'd you say? What'd you go?
HBCU.
Yeah. But I'm saying 1996. So Howard University, and when you go to a HBCU, you earn your degree. They don't give you shit. You fucking got to work. So another year,
But
bitch.
tell them how you graduated early.
Oh, okay. So
Tell them what the dean said.
okay. It's
Let them know.
y'all.
Because Mr. Dean, wherever you at, you ain't here. Okay? So, Mr. Dean, listen to my mother. Because you tried her.
Y'all might not believe this, but contrary to popular belief, I was a fly girl. And my sophomore year, the dean said, bitch, you too fly. You're not going to graduate. And you know how somebody tell you something like you can't do this? And that ignites something in your spirit. And I'm like, how? He said, not you?
That'd be me.
Seriously. No, seriously. He looked me in my eyes and said, you ain't going to make it. And when he said that shit, even though, I've been coked up the night before, he said that shit, I was like, bitch, I'm going to show you. So needless to say, and it's a true story now, that I graduated early, top of my class, and when everybody was scrambling at the end of senior year, I was chilling because I had all my clinical requirements done. So when moral story, if somebody tell you can't do shit, that should ignite you to go the fuck off.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. So, when you say you was fly, like what is it exactly that he like? Why did he feel like he
Why was
wasn't
he
gonna
hating?
make it?
Great question.
Like what was it?
Cause even though I was born in West Philly, OG from West Philly, I went out to LA and I was hanging with Magic and all them and doing them type of things. And came to Howard University, and I still had. That's a great question. I need to charge y'all for this therapy session.
Okay,
but
that's what they be doing.
what it was
I love it.
I wasn't serious, and I was doing cocaine and drinking all that shit back then. So I would come to class, nose be dripping and everything.
my
And
God.
so I mean, it's
She
the
didn't
real
say that before.
but it's the truth.
It's the truth,
It's the
okay.
truth. So, he's like, she ain't gonna make it. So let me just save her some tuition and get her the fuck out of here.
Is that like with? Did he know what the hell was going on in your classes? Because how is it that he just gonna make something up like that? And doing well in your
dentistry
classes?
is a male-dominated profession. Male-dominated
Yeah.
profession.
Yeah.
So
White male,
it's
too.
white male.
White male,
and so
mainly.
they look for ways to kind of keep it an
like
old boys club. They look for ways, and so that's why, as black people, we got to be about our game because people look for ways
keep
to
us
weed
out.
you out.
Yeah.
And if they can
Always.
find an inch to put their foot in, they gonna make it. That's why your game got to be tight.
Yeah.
Your game got to be tight. So when he said that, even though I was guilty, I'm glad he did. See, God got a way of having people tell you stuff to open your eyes, and you be like, oh, let me get it together.
Wow.
So when he said that, it sparked a, like, oh, I'm going to show you. And that's what I did. And ain't looked
Did you
back
get
since.
clean?
I did.
Okay, good.
I did get clean.
One time for sobriety.
Nah, for real.
I'd be skinny if I didn't. See how fat I am, but it's all good.
I be skinny as hell.
No, I'm just saying, no, I'd be skinny. But yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, I met
Real talk, though.
Dr. MELZ. My daughter actually, and in school, she got kicked in the mouth on the playground, and they chipped her tooth.
That's crazy.
So Carlos referred me to go there, and she took care of my daughter. She was so nice. So she walked in, hey, precious, hey, girl. I'm like, I'm at the house in here.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm talking about, but
5
she-
stars on Google.
5 stars, yeah.
It was
Really
amazing.
great customer service.
What's the name of the dentistry?
It's a family dental place, and we located in Riverdale,
Give them the
7557.
slogan, Ma. You gotta give them.
Oh, we more than dentistry. We're a ministry.
Okay.
And the
Well.
thing is, no, it's I'm just
Love
gonna be
it.
straight 100. And when we started to practice, and that's another testimony. I got so much shit. We got to come back.
Let it out. Let it all
We
out.
started it in 2005 with nothing. We ain't had no patients. We ain't had no phone lines. We didn't have no money.
2005.
I mean, 2008.
I'm about to say,
2008.
2008.
We ain't had no equipment. I was a single mama. I still am a single mama. But jacked up credit. But God made a way for it to expand. And here we are 15 years later.
God did.
God did it. He did it. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Period.
So we love to see Black excellence, especially me, especially in women.
Yep.
It's so
And single
important.
parents, because being a single parent, I'm a single parent, and it's
joke.
the hardest thing in fucking life. And I never thought that it would be this damn hard.
Yeah.
But I do know that it is gonna be okay, and there is a God,
Yep.
and I have faith.
Yeah.
So
But what you need to do
Don't make light of the
is
situation,
surround
sir.
yourself
This is
with
serious.
a village. Because, like, for the first, let me see, she's 24. For the first,
Excuse
like,
me,
8 years, I thought I had to do it all. And that's how we think as
That's
single
my
mamas.
problem.
I thought I had to do it all. And I was wearing myself ragged. Going to work, taking her to school, taking her to
And let
ballet.
me give you a piece of from the child's side. We just want you to show up. We just want the love. We just want to feel like heard and appreciated. And I know that takes a little bit more out of you because you don't have the partner and the balance and the energy. But it's not so much about the gifts, the buying. That was something we
You
had
ain't
to work
say
through
that
in our
shit when I was buying
relationship.
you shit.
okay, you know.
No, I'm just saying. When I was dripping you out of shit.
But you wanted that damn dream house.
But I'm saying
the damn
on
Barbie
the flip
dream
side,
house.
24 years old.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? In retrospect, I just wanted my mom to like take me walking in the park, just vibe with me. You know what I mean?
I
Just
feel
hang
like that's
out.
how my daughter
For sure.
is. She
sure.
don't really too much care about that type of stuff either.
Yeah.
But she be like, "Mom, let me hang off you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to be
Let's
around.
go to the park or something like
Yeah.
that. Or let me scoot over. Let's watch a movie. Type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said you are still a single mother. So you started to get onto something because I really want you to about a village, okay? Because I'm at that point I think in my life right now. I just turned 30 and I've become very fuck everybody.
Yep.
Like very I don't give a fuck, and I'm
Focus.
and I'm really like alone. I know you say you need a village, but it's kind of hard to find people that's gonna really have your back. Like that's why I said fuck everybody, because at this point I'm like I don't even want to fuck with nobody because they not even somebody I can rely on.
Intentionality. Yeah. In the
So
heart.
you mean like people in general, or just like dudes that?
No, people in general,
People.
like not dudes, cause fuck them anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's just
For
it's,
sure.
So you feel like what?
I mean, family, people who I used to call my friends. It's getting to a point to where now I'm starting to really realize that people have been taking me and what I do for them for granted, and I don't get that reciprocated.
Yeah, ROI.
And so like now I'm at a point to where I don't want to be bothered with nobody.
Nobody. I
But
feel
it's
that.
but
I feel that.
as a single mom, like you said, you want to do everything on your own. Like you got it, you got it, you got it. And that's how I feel. I feel like I got it. But I'm at a point right now to where it's like, fuck. Like I be praying like, God, please. Like I really need help, some type of help. If it's like mentally.
Let me put you on game because me and you, we cut from the same cloth. And you know, even though I'm ratchet and the Lord he's really working on my potty mouth.
You're not there yet.
No, but I mean, we ain't there yet.
on the way.
So I'm gonna keep 100.
Verse at a time.
I want my
One verse at a time.
But here's what
at a
happened,
time.
because I was doing everything for her.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, God will send somebody, because literally I was burning myself out, and she had to go to like school or someplace, and one of my colleagues who I never expected came out the blue, and she was like,
Talking about Carmen's mom?
Carmen's mom.
Yeah.
And she was like I forgot her name, but Dr. Bushman. But anyway, she was like, you know, Melissa, you can't do this all by yourself. You will have a heart attack. And it was true. My heart was about to bust out my chest because we try to do it all. And
Like
she said,
taking me up from school, taking me to dance, taking me to swim after
and
dance.
working in somebody's mouth for that.
Yeah.
So she said,
Yeah, it was a lot.
let my daughter help you.
Yeah.
Because see, we're not used to getting help, because as a single mama, you got to do it all. Right. So she went to Woodward, and this lady's daughter went to Woodward. And I said, you know what?
She was in Spelman at the time, so she was like a college student.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I was like, you know what? let me get some help.
I had like 2 little day nannies, Carmen and Iselina.
I mean, I said, let me get so.
Yeah,
So
and it
the
was
moral
great.
of the story is,
great.
and I'm be straight 100. God gonna send you somebody, because you know what? He sent you me, and me and you connected. So anyway, I can help you. And I'm an OG.
Yeah.
I don't volunteer my shit, unless it's real. So if you need to drop the baby off, as long as she well behaved, now and put that out there. No, seriously, if you need to drop her,
Don't do
but
that.
she ain't drop.
Terrorizing.
No, I'm saying real talk, because you family.
Yeah.
And you got an auntie now. I'm about to cry on this, but when you really love somebody, we're supposed to help people.
Yeah.
We're
We're supposed to
That's
help.
what we're here
so
for.
if you ever need, because I remember with Ariel, I couldn't wait till she had a play date. I mean, I was like, somebody, because I just need a break. You just need a break. So anytime you need a break, bring it to my house.
And children, if you have single parents, cut them some slack. They going through a lot mentally. Don't be an asshole to them. Just cut them some slack.
Nah, she right, because I see all the time
Cut
now
them
on
some
social
slack.
media, like people that are adults now try to fault their
Parents.
because of what happened or how they were raised. They feel like they weren't raised to their full potential. Like, bro, they were doing this shit their first time. They was trying.
They did the best they could. What they had.
We knew how to do.
Cause you, Kodak, you grew up in a single
I
parent
keep
home,
forgetting.
right?
I did.
And how was that? How was that growing up in a single parent home? It's different.
As a
because
man,
you're
I was
a
gonna
man,
say,
so,
versus-
so
I
like
I never feel like my mom never made it feel like, or I never noticed that we were,
struggling at any point.
if we were.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? So it
And you
was-
would never know.
Never know.
And as far as I know, I had a great childhood.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, it
Yeah.
wasn't until I got older that I realized,
Oh, yeah.
certain things now, but it's
Right,
like, now
right.
it's just, I realized, like, shit, I had great times. Like, I don't
Yeah.
ever, I told my mom this a few months ago, like, whatever you were going through, I don't know
How.
what your
Yep.
mental state was at
Yep.
the time, but you never, because I got a little brother too.
Oh,
You
wow.
never let either of us
No.
Yeah.
know what you
Yeah.
was going through.
Yeah.
But now I know that as an adult, like, you
That's the
catching-
crazy thing.
You're catching everything. You
Catching.
gotta,
We catching it. We
Yeah.
catching
You
it.
catch
Yeah.
everything.
We catch everything.
Now, so I didn't grow up in a single parent home. I had a mom and a dad.
You ain't got to apologize for it, baby. I mean,
But I ain't apologizing. Because my daughter,
Yeah,
she,
yeah,
we
Yeah.
going through shit. But
Yeah.
growing up, it
And it's
wasn't
a
like
connection too with the daughters too, and
Yeah.
single moms. It's like we're like sisters.
that. My mom raised 7 of us.
Wow. 7.
Jesus, how
Out of
I
one
don't
womb?
even know.
7 of us.
don't even
And
know.
no, not even out of the same womb. She
Yeah.
had my daddy's kids.
Okay.
Oh
That's
wow,
a
she a
warrior.
real woman.
She had my
That's a
daddy's
warrior.
kids.
Yeah.
She had her own kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had 2. She had 2. Came together and made 2 more.
7. Oof.
Yeah, it
Blended
was
family.
2, 4, yeah, it was. I don't know where the math didn't just math right there, but
It was close.
something like that.
Approximately.
And
something like that. Something up.
and a lot
something.
of the times my father would like work, like he would work, and my mom would be. She was the one that was raising us, essentially cooking and washing clothes and telling us right from wrong. My dad would show up to games and things like that, and he would be at work and stuff. But essentially, my mom, she did all that, and I never.
Do you
and
think-
it was super hard? I never
Never knew it.
How hard?
Like,
We're not going to let y'all know.
Do you think dads
day.
are equipped to be in that position though? Like if you had to,
hell no. My mom was the doctor, the therapist, the
Not
chef.
especially not these
the
men of
maid,
these
the-
generations.
Oh, not
no,
men of these.
Far from it.
Maybe back yonder,
Yeah.
because see, men like my daddy and them type of men. Oh, thank you, baby.
please
I'm
remind
not. I'm just chilling. So, I'm just chilling. What the fuck?
Just come
But-
around the mic though.
But like my daddy, men like my daddy back in them days. Oh, them motherfuckers would work 4 jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 jobs,
Come home and
and then come home. But the niggas these days, oh, they ain't built
they
for
can't
it.
do nothing.
They ain't built for it.
They scamming. That's it.
They ain't built for it.
They think that's a real job.
No,
they
they
think
ain't. Yeah,
scamming's a
they
real
trying to live off
job.
a
so
woman.
what happened? What
You know,
happened?
something- Yeah, like before we get into that about what happened, because my question in the
Go
seminary
ahead.
or whatever is like, what is it with men? This generation of men, because I feel like I'm an old soul. I'm old school. It's
JoJo.
really hard
Yeah.
for me to find a quality
Man.
right
That's your
in these
answer.
times.
I got your answer.
Like, yes, talk to me
Because
this is hard.
the women of today, and I see it all the time,
ain't got no
they
standards.
baby the men. They baby their
Take
sons.
anything, honey.
They baby their sons. So when the sons grow up, they used to a mother babying them, and they're looking for a woman to do the same thing. Where the woman is looking for a man. See, God is so smooth. He's so dope. He done wrote the playbook on how a man is supposed to be, and how
Try
a woman is
Ephesians
supposed
5,
to see.
y'all, please read
What is
that.
it?
Ephesians
Yeah,
5.
it's scripture, right?
Ephesians 5. No.
No.
That's-
Spell Ephesians.
Right. What you got to tell him?
L-E-S-E-H-E.
Yeah, we got to spell it.
Come on, baby, spell it out. Sounds out, baby.
But in EPHESIANS. Go ahead and read that. Go ahead and read
Ephesians
that.
5 will lay it out.
Go ahead and read that.
very plainly.
Yeah, is it Ephesians 5? You sure?
It's Ephesians 5. If
Where's
not,
your phone at?
Ephesians
But
5.
anyway, like God is real specific on the role of a man in the household and the role of a woman in the household. And when you got a true biblical household, like a woman, and she could be making $1 gazillion and her husband making $5, but she don't have no problem being submissive to the man. Because he coming correct as the
Now,
head.
that's the exact opposite of what Gabrielle Union said a few weeks ago.
No, but I'm
Let me
coming.
see.
Let me see.
I wish the service. I was gonna say, let's read it.
Ephesians 5.
Okay,
It's like 13. Ephesians 5, 13.
Hold on. Let's see. Ariel, no. It's not. Let me see. Wait, we should have had it. Okay.
I'm pulling it up, y'all.
Yeah, look at the role of Ariel's going
It's
to
okay. Here we go. Ephesians
Read it.
5,
Read it.
21 instructions for Christian households.
There it is.
Submit to one another
is. There
out
it
of
is.
reverence for Christ. Wives, submit yourself to your own husbands
is.
as you do the Lord.
There it is.
For the husband is the head
There
of
it
the
is.
wife, as Christ
There
is
it
the head
is.
of the church.
There it is.
His body, of which he is the Savior.
There it is.
Now, as that, well, we won't read the whole thing, but y'all get
Now,
the
as
point.
the church submits to Christ, so also wives
Okay.
should submit to their husbands in everything. Okay, hello, husbands, love your wives.
That's
And
it.
give up your life for
That's
your
what it
wife
is.
as
Just as
Christ
Christ
gave
loved the
up.
church and
right,
gave himself up
right.
for her to make her holy, cleansing.
Now, that's some
And
deep,
presentable.
that's some deep stuff
Y'all-
right there, because
y'all
what's in
ponder
God's
on
word
that. Ponder
is
on that.
totally contrary
I'm telling
to
you,
what
JoJo.
the world says.
That's it.
Okay, so like I said, the woman can make
Break it down,
I'm gonna break
for
it
him.
down.
Yeah, break it down.
A woman can make $1 million.
$1 million.
A man can make $5. But if he comes into that household with self-respect and let's
I don't
see.
know about that.
No. What I mean is he knows his role. He knows
As
that
the lead.
as the head of the household. And
Yeah.
even though he's making significantly less, he knows who he is in Christ Jesus. So he ain't coming in arrogant and cocky. You know, he's treating his woman with love and respect. That's all we ask for anyway.
Yeah, that's it. And don't cheat.
And
don't cheat.
no.
Yeah,
That's
don't
respect.
cheat.
No, you are
Respect.
not supposed, because back in the biblical
That's
days,
respect.
you know, you would be stoned if you cheated on your wife.
You gonna get
And they be like,
stoned
oh,
if
well,
you
in the
cheat on
Bible,
me
they
anyway.
got 6
What you
wives.
talking about?
You gonna get stoned today.
But seriously,
Line 'em up.
no, but I'm seriously. So even though nothing is perfect, but there is a blueprint in the Word of God about how you supposed to handle your affairs.
Well, you know what's crazy in this verse?
Go ahead, nah.
It says men are supposed to submit to their woman as they do like as Christ does, and it's crazy because it's like
Leave that out.
You need to submit to your man. You need to submit to your
Toxic
man.
masculinity.
You need to submit to
Yeah.
your man. Hold on, babe. And
In
every
the
time
word.
I say it all the time, I'm like, I want my man to submit to me. We could do. Why can't I submit to you? and you submit to me?
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait
What?
a minute.
What you trying to
You
what?
remember that?
That was her.
That was who?
Which part?
The live show.
Which
Big
one?
facts.
Yeah, that was her. Yeah.
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 I can't remember. Let me see.
Not last year before last. December 2021. Little Scrappy.
Yep, that's
You're
right.
the one that talks to me.
That was her.
I remember that. That was you.
Yes.
I remember that now. I knew y'all. I knew
No,
y'all.
she was the one that got on my ass.
Yes.
Look Look at God. See?
Remember that?
But you see how he'll bring it back? See how he'll bring it back?
The whole time, I'm like,
You see how he'll bring it? See, that's how dope he is. He got stuff like planned out, and he'll put people in your life back yonder
Back then.
and bring them back where they
Pull it up, Kodak. Pull it
where
up,
they
what you got on your ass,
solidified.
Kodak.
What's she saying?
Something about
Nothing,
church or something. I don't know.
nothing.
it was the same thing.
In love.
Because you said, because that's what made me think about it. Because you said that
I want my man to submit to me.
Yeah.
That's the exact thing that I said. I said,
Yeah.
I want my man to submit
That's
to
how.
me.
That's how
it should
That's
be.
how. That's how God is. But think about this. Think about this. I mean, if we get the egos, think about this, y'all. If we get the egos out the way in our relationship, and just be like pure with it.
Y'all opened up for that.
Like I don't care. Like, I make a decent living, but I don't care if a man make less than me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because as long as you treat me like the queen I am, and I'm gonna treat you like the king you are, we are in order.
Yeah, I think the thing is like,
boom.
it's hard to. Oh wait, hold on, pause. Here we go.
Let me see.
And you went in on me.
Oh, look. Oh my God.
That is so crazy.
Look. I'm old enough to be your mama. I'm gonna put you on game. That's so funny.
See that?
Yeah, and you were
The
Delta.
same thing. Oh, I'm a Delta.
Me too.
No way! So you know you
my
bring a baby in the
God.
house. No, seriously. No. You know that's solidified now. When you want
Yeah,
some
you
time
gotta
off,
say nothing.
no! I
All
mean,
right,
for real.
say less.
Okay.
That's so crazy.
See that? See
If
that?
I'm ever here, I love kids.
No, see
I
that?
live in Texas, but anytime I'm here,
Oh yeah, cause you live. I mean, you leave at the end of this.
yeah, anytime I'm here, I
What
love
part of Texas? Don't say Houston.
Dallas.
I
Hell
love
no.
Dallas.
They got money out there.
I'm-
Real well.
That-
You
I
feel
plan
me?
on-
Take money.
I plan on.
That was saying,
They got business money out there. They got oil money, billionaire Jerry Jones money out there.
Ooh, not Jerry Jones.
Houston is rapper.
Not Jerry.
Not Jerry. Hey, Jerry.
Okay, no. Okay, hello.
All right,
Okay, this is what I was gonna say.
What you saying?
I was gonna say,
I'm not
No, kids all
Auntie
right.
she said that, it's okay if a man doesn't make a lot of money, as long as he treat me right. And I think that there's a lot of women these days who think the complete opposite. But
What's the complete opposite?
Tell them
he
what
has to
Jada
have
said.
money. He has to have a whole lot of money, and that's what people think. But me, just out of experience, I've
what Jada
dated
said?
the man. I've dated the man who didn't have
wanna
a
go
lot
there?
of money.
Because I have
And-
opinions.
Hold on, listen.
sorry, yes,
I dated a dude with without a lot of money, and he tried. He had a little ambition, but he just didn't have his goals in order. And I drove him away. I drove him away
Dude with a
because
lot of money or no money?
no
little
money.
money.
And I'm a Capricorn, and so I'm like really driven. And it just
scares
wasn't
me.
enough, and I just kept like trying to motivate him, like you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Then next thing you know, I just became.
But
unattracted.
I don't think anybody. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. Let me finish. I became very unattracted to him, and he treated me like a fucking queen.
But see, you wasn't evenly yoked.
No, I wasn't. I was like
Because
22, 23.
Well, what I mean by that is,
Your-
despite the
your
money,
passions.
okay.
The intensity, everything.
Y'all weren't aligned.
He wasn't on your level, and that's
you
just
was
real.
going, and he was like, let me go walk in the woods
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
You gotta be evenly
You
yoked.
gotta be
Well,
evenly yoked.
then I dated the evenly yoked nigga,
What happened?
and he was yoking every bitch in town.
Oh, see that?
Well, see,
So
okay.
you knew you had to get rid of him.
My thing with men and
It took a while.
in that is like, I don't know. Deion Sanders has this thing, and I'm a big sports fan, big
am I.
football girl. So
Are you a Cowboys fan?
Because
I don't know. You
live
said
there.
Dion, and then you
Because I
said
live
Jerry
there.
is giving Cowboys, but okay.
I
I'm
know.
a Cowboys fan, so.
No, I'm a Patrick Mahomes fan.
Oh hell no.
You tweak. Okay, another time.
I'm just a hater. I'm just a hater.
Okay. That boy fine.
That
That boy fine.
He's
Okay,
so
but
fire.
okay. But
He's
this
so fire.
is what Deion says. You got to play fast. You got to play hard. You got to play tough. You got to play disciplined and with character. I admire him teaching these young men that, because for me as a young woman, I'm 24. I have very high expectations. I'm hard on a nigga because I know as a woman, I don't have no kids, I don't have no baggage, I'm good. As a woman, I'm expecting this up here because I know who I am. I know what I'm bringing.
Yeah.
And I feel like men see beautiful women like us, young, beautiful women,
Think y'all in the
and
ass.
all of it's like, bing, and that's
Yeah.
it. There's
Yeah.
nothing else outside of it, and it's so hard when you're beautiful. I'm not saying this, I'm saying this very humbly, because you're not seen as a person. They don't see your struggles, your pains. They don't see it because they don't have the character to understand how to just deal with human beings. They're just, everyone feeds them, and just, I'm not even talking about just athletes. I'm talking about men of status, period.
Facts.
They just build up their ego, and they have no integrity. They're not moral men. They're not
Morally,
godly men.
yeah, no.
And honestly, with the cheating thing, think about this. How insecure do you have to
That's
be
it.
that you just slinging your dick anywhere? You know the hottest thing about a man? When he won't fuck you.
Ooh,
When he's
what
like,
you say?
when he's like,
Say that again.
he's like,
Say that again. Say that again.
I've had this.
No,
I've had this happen to me.
He won't fuck you.
I've had this happen to me.
That's some sexy
I've had
shit.
this happen to
No,
me.
seriously.
And it was like the nigga, I'm like, okay. And we was in a moment, he was like, nah, like you, he was like, we're not gonna do that.
That's
'cause
a real
you said
nigga.
you wanted to wait.
That's a real
You
nigga.
said you wanted to wait.
That's respect right there.
And
That's
I
respect.
feel like men equate their value to like their body count, and it's the opposite.
Yeah.
The more you just spread yourself, first of all,
That's
that is
nasty.
that's dishonoring God.
Yeah, that's nasty.
God gave men the power of seed. There's power in that. So if you are just spreading your wild oats everywhere, God is no. This is some real ass shit. God is not pleased. So all I'm saying is just
you spreading your shit. You spreading your shit somewhere?
heal yourself. Go get a therapist. And stop fucking bitches, because that's not therapy. I'm done.
All right. So
What you
look,
got to say
It's
now?
not therapy.
What you got to say
my
now?
rebuttal
What's your
is
rebuttal?
women don't want a nigga that do not get bitches. Y'all don't recognize them. If a nigga
Getting
walk
bitches
around
and
with,
fucking bitches
Are
are two
two
totally different things.
so you want them to get them and not fuck them?
Yes.
Why is that the
Don't you
mission?
laugh, Marco.
Do that make sense?
Why is that the mission?
what you say?
Why is that the mission?
What's the mission?
Why is that the
To
end goal?
fuck them. Why is that the mission?
It's not. It's a good side quest. It's not the main mission. It's a side. You know, it's like you playing Grand Theft Auto. It's not the kill Trevor mission. It's the motherfucker on the side. Just find this nigga some hot dogs or some shit. Like it's a side quest. It's not a full mission.
So what you trying to say is you trying to get
What I'm saying is women. If I walk in here and Ariel, no, I ain't got no hoes.
Ariel.
Ariel,
Okay,
my bad.
right, okay.
Ariel, no, I ain't got no hoes.
Okay.
I ain't got none.
I'm
Right, right.
She not checking for me because she like, hey, well, ain't nobody else checking for her. Must be something wrong with her. But if I walk in this bitch with 50 bitches,
That's not always true.
nine times out of 10.
Nine
That's
times
not
out
true.
of 10, that's
But
not
it
always true.
depends on how you walk in the room.
I don't want
That's-
a dude that get hella bitches. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm good.
Think about this.
And fuck
Think about
her.
this.
The only one you get?
Yeah.
Think about that.
Cause
Yeah.
I don't want
Because
no
it's
girl.
hard to get.
Exclusivity.
I love an exclusive nigga. I don't like a nigga that's been passed around, and
Yeah,
my
that's
friend
nasty.
told me that her friend said that his dick
nasty.
small before I even
Yeah.
seen it.
I
Like,
like
bitch,
weird-
let me figure it out. Why I know your dick small and I ain't even kissed you yet? That's a problem. That's a problem.
If
Y'all don't
that
see-
many women know his dick small, obviously the small dick is not a problem.
Oh, he
Well, but
he got a point there. He got a point there.
But
You
you
got
know
a
how
point there,
many
baby.
women get excited about being, around a certain man and get in that moment and instantly regret it, but just go through with it because you already there.
Just 'cause, yeah.
You don't know how many times that's happened to women, bro. And you just be like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
What? And then
And it's fucking
It's
sad.
That's the difference between men and women. Because if a nigga get in a situation and that shit stink, I'm out of here.
Wow.
Ain't no. I'm about to
But
see
wait,
through.
I have a point to that.
Go ahead.
Okay, think about it. Women are built to receive. So the way I see it, I've been intimate before. When you are in that moment, it's like a submission thing. So it's like if you're already in that space, in that energy, it's kind of hard as a woman.
All the other senses get locked out.
Yeah, it's like when you're.
Like common sense.
I don't want to. Yeah, kind of. I don't want to get
That
too
was a good one,
graphic, but
common
yeah,
sense. That was a
exactly,
good one.
Kodak. Yeah,
That was a
common
good one.
sense is
That
also.
was-
Yeah,
But men call it post-nut clarity. It's like, damn.
it's the opposite for us.
Nah, okay. So y'all.
We'll
okay.
get upset. Like, motherfuckers don't want to waste they like adding another body to the count. Like, from a little weak dick. That shit is annoying.
The meat gotta be big. That's a requirement now for me.
So do you?
Meat gotta be big.
What's big?
I've had sex
At least 8 inches.
with.
Whoa.
Yeah.
At least 8 inches.
You're going to have a whole bunch of people DMing MELZ GRILLZ, baby.
And I like 10, so.
So you need eight between 8 and 10 inches. If it's over that,
Big penises are great.
And it's not for everybody.
But listen.
Everybody can't handle it.
Listen.
I can take the heat.
Listen.
What's up? Lord,
What?
forgive me, because I don't even be
Listen,
fucking
listen.
boy, I'm celibate, so I don't
Linda, listen.
Okay, yes, ma'am. We
It is
listen.
extremely horny.
I've
No,
had
right?
sex with a guy,
This is good.
and this is it was new. It was something that I've never had before. So I'm used to
me for the
big
8 inches.
fat dicks. Okay,
I had a visual, Lord, kill the visual. I had a visual,
big
kill
fat
it, Lord.
dicks. Yeah,
That's gonna be the name of this episode.
big fat dicks.
Big fat dicks
We
with
ain't
MELZ
big
GRILLZ.
damn talking about damn grills.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
ain't
when
talking
I
about a
said
girl
that,
yet.
she know some nigga popped up in her mind when I said big fat dicks. I don't know who, but somebody did. But
Couple.
that's what I'm used to. But this guy,
That's what I'm used to. Yeah, come on, baby.
his dick was long, skinny, and
Was it crooked?
crooked.
Ew, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, like it's like a U 45-degree
It's
turn.
like this.
Yeah, that's weird. That's
It's terrifying.
yeah.
Seeing the
Plus,
wrong
it don't
dick
go
will
in
scar
right.
you.
You gotta
That
maneuver.
shit hurt
You gotta work
so
yeah,
bad.
It don't go in
Yeah.
smooth.
It hurts so bad.
Yeah. 'Cause it ain't natural.
And when I have sex, I take everything. I don't give a fuck. Like put me in the muck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Put me in,
just
coach.
like so when I see it, it's not as
Pretzel.
the girth isn't
Worse for
girthing,
schnitzel.
Yeah.
but it's long and it got a curve. But that shit hurts.
I like a curve.
But a skinny curve,
Not a skinny curve.
But
no.
a 45-degree bend. That's a big difference.
Trying to
That
think.
bitch was trying to
Width-wise,
Yeah, that's-
width-wise, this about the width. Zoom in if need be.
Let me
This
see.
about the width.
I
That's
can't
about
do mine like that. I
That's
gotta do
pretty
mine
wide,
like this.
Ariel.
You gotta do it like
Damn, that
Really?
shit wide. Damn.
Why?
I'm learning so much about my child.
trying to
Good.
see.
Luckily, we
Like,
cool.
Drop this hot dog.
it gotta be.
I told you. I tell my mom
Yeah,
everything.
I know, but you ain't told me about the width dimensions and all that
Oh,
shit.
It
yeah.
gotta
we
be like
have
the
it on.
width of this microphone.
Damn.
Like the
They'll
girth.
split you in half,
You,
baby.
I can't wait.
Y'all was wider than me, bitch. I was like, here, my palms were touching. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I can't wait to get my back.
What you be doing with my microphone, bro?
Boy, please shut your stupid ass up.
oh my god. I think we reached the dick conversation
Yeah.
quota for today.
What's next?
I really want to backtrack because I had a question about.
Did you read our stuff though?
You said what?
Did you read anything about us? You just like free falling.
No, they got questions over there.
I have questions. I just heard.
All right,
I just heard it was ratchet.
Oh, it's-
But my question is, do you think like black women, like above all other ethnicities of women, do you think black women are led to believe like they don't need a man?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no.
You don't think so? You think so?
Absolutely.
Okay,
You go first.
talking to Mike.
If your question is like, do black women need a man?
No.
Are they led to believe that they
That we
don't need a man?
Like
with-
they always
with
like,
some-
I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I can do it on my own. What do I need
Like,
you
have you
for?
seen other ethnicities do that? Like, you see Asian women like,
Well,
I don't need a
well,
man, yeah.
white women, you know, they like weak, and so they need a man.
all of them.
Well, the ones that I
We're
know.
just saying like,
I mean,
you know,
Do
generalization.
you think they're but do you think it's more of an agenda to
yeah,
push
they been in
More
high school.
co-
Them motherfuckers in high school. dog.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
do.
yeah.
They do.
And the
They
and the
don't
and
play.
the
They
and
go
the-
straight to it.
and the Asian people, they
They
believe
marry their team.
right. So
I'm talking about they go get the whole. I see Mulan. They, my prince. What you talking about? She was getting ready to find her man.
No, she
Yeah.
was.
Bitch, you wanna fight? You better go have these babies.
yeah.
Right.
I think women are black women are taught to, you know, go do their own thing and, you know, be successful and be prosperous, and once they do that, then, you know, they can link up, you know. That's just a cultural thing because of what we had to come through.
Right.
You know,
What
slavery,
we had to come through?
like what do you mean what the heck?
No, I'm saying, I want
I'm
you to
sure.
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
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 Like
she's like, what the fuck
Slavery when they were taking our men from us and
Right.
and breaking apart families.
Right,
That's like
right.
generational trauma and shit. you know?
Exactly.
Google
So
it.
we were trained because of slavery and shit like that.
Right.
That we had to
just
make sure
be okay.
that
We were okay.
we were okay.
Be okay.
Make sure we got our own back.
We got our own
yeah.
backs.
Yeah.
Because the husbands were leaving and all that shit. So
No, they were being taken.
well, being
They were not leaving.
taken back in slavery times.
Yeah.
But then when we
Today.
became free, they started
Okay.
leaving for other ethnicities.
Well,
and-
not always that. To me, I mean, if we think about like the prison, the was it kindergarten, the prison pipeline, something like that. Like there are a lot of black men in jail, and I'm not saying that some you gotta serve your time, brother. But a lot of them are there unlawfully and unlegal.
Right,
Right.
right.
First of all, let me make this announcement: free all the niggas on
Weed.
nonviolent weed offenses, charges. Period. Free them all, Biden. What's up,
Yeah,
Kamala?
please,
What's
please.
up,
Kamala.
yo? I don't
Kamala,
care.
Kamala.
Y'all, whatever. Y'all, no. Y'all, I went to Vegas for the first time, like 2020, whatever. And I'm like, I went to LA last August for the first time. I'm like, bitch, I can go to the cookie store and smoke on the street. You tweaking niggas are in jail. Okay, but let me answer the question. I do believe there's an agenda. And I'll say this. I'm like I said, I have to tell people I'm young because people will be like, oh, she knows something. I'm young. It's the Lord, Holy Spirit. Anyways, at 24, I think I've realized I don't want to be a single parent. I don't. I saw, you
Who
know.
wants to be a single damn parent?
Well,
Nobody does.
Exactly.
Of
That's
their own
choice, babe.
choice. Yeah.
Some
Nobody have their own choice.
Some people do. We can talk about that later,
That's
but I don't want
really-
to interrupt the story.
Really?
some people, that's why I said, maybe from what you've seen and experienced,
That's
it's
what
not
they
an
don't know.
agenda of like, oh, fuck a nigga, I'm good. But from what I see, there definitely is like a do it by yourself. I don't need a man. And I disagree. I mean, we just read biblically, God based households to be a 2-parent thing. So for me, I would like to give it a try. I would like to see me married and pop out some kids and see how that works differently than just a single parent thing.
So
I would like to see it.
I see what you're saying.
I like to see
I
it.
think we're speaking on just the whole, as a woman, as a black woman, as all together. It's like we have been taught
Yeah.
to have your own back.
Yes.
Now, that's not saying that we don't want to find love or we don't want somebody to grow old with. I'm sure we want to do that too. But there are women who really are like,
Okay
I don't
with
need
being-
a man.
And you know what? But you know what?
Yeah.
You're right about that because there's some sort of these social influencers
Yeah.
that be like, okay, well, let me just fuck.
the new trend.
Having
And
babies
you're
for
right
checks.
because we just heard of somebody
new trend.
who said, "Have a baby, get a check."
No, she was just
You
like,
feel me?
fuck 'em, fuck 'em.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I get that mentality,
Like this.
and I don't fault them because that's how they get to stardom because they didn't have any.
That's some lazy
That's
ass
some lazy
shit.
ass some shit.
That's some lazy
But
ass
but
shit.
but that's
back,
that's the new
for a check.
mentality
Yeah,
in
that's some lazy ass
2023.
shit. But you know what? Shit like
We've
that.
fallen
shit like
so
that
far
pisses
from God's
me off.
grace.
Yeah.
It pisses
Truly.
me off because it's like,
Yeah. I feel you,
where,
JoJo.
what the fuck is going on? Number one. Number two, I'm mad as hell because all the fucking hard work my ass had to do.
feel me?
I could have easily popped this pussy
You
on
feel
this
me? I be like, damn. I be like, God,
Yeah.
can I,
She
can
said
I
that all
just
the
trick a
time.
little
have to
bit?
worry about a
She say that
fucking
all the
thing.
time.
I tell my mom
All
all
the
the time.
time.
I tell my mom all the time
Yep.
if I
Yep.
If I was out
really,
here fucking these niggas,
Yep.
I'd be rich.
I would be,
Yep.
I would have
No.
been paid.
She say that all the time. But
Been
you know
paid.
what? You got to admire a female.
A woman.
I'm gonna be straight 100.
You gotta-
because I done did some shit. But you got to admire a female who has that type of integrity to say, I ain't fucking a nigga for a check. I don't care how big it is. I'm gonna get it myself.
Yeah.
And that's a real G right there.
Now, you know, people say that those type of girls are like my friends all the time. Like when they know my lineup is
Yeah.
crazy and
Yeah.
they know I ain't going for none of that shit. Niggas
Right.
ask me all the time to quit my job and move in.
Yeah.
Talking about
Oh,
top
no.
tier ass.
The blue checks in the DMs.
And my friends
Crazy.
will call me stupid. Though I swear I have friends
Yeah.
that be like, "You a dumbass bitch." You know, and
Your-
sometimes
your
I do sit there
morality is
like
not set up
on
like
days
that.
like today when you look in your account, you can't get no motherfucking lunch. I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm a stupid ass bitch. I am
But
stupid.
think about this.
Yeah.
Think about this.
Could've been
Say
in a
you
Maserati.
did no, but say you did move in with this guy. You put because it happened to me out in L.A. I moved from Philly, West Philly to L.A. for a nigga, and this motherfucker,
a
you know.
rich nigga, though.
But for the first 7 months, we was in love and shit, freaking out, going to get crack cocaine, all that shit. But the bottom line is, at the 6 month and 1 day, this motherfucker, like, you got to get the fuck out. Now here, I'm leaving the comfort of my mama's and daddy's house. And this is true story, and you know the story.
The nigga
from
would be dead.
West Philly
wouldn't
to
see
move
another
to
day.
L.A. And this nigga, you know, I ain't got no friends, but he kicked me out.
Just kicked you out.
Just kicked me out randomly. You know, because
No
so the bottom line is, don't be dismayed over your decisions.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't got your own and you pack up and live with a nigga, he kick you out. Where the fuck are you gonna be?
Still ain't got shit.
Sitting there with a thing Jack Daniels and a puppy.
Okay.
Which is what I was doing. Seriously, I never forget that shit.
Nah.
Pomeranian.
But see, I already
was
know.
mad as a
I already
motherfucker.
know that though, because first of all, dudes love. I don't know why they want to be in control so bad. Like they want to be in control.
You don't know why they want to be in control?
No.
Cause nigga, being in control is fun. Do you?
Why you say that?
Be in any
Why you say
situation.
that?
In any situation.
Yeah, let's get some insight on that.
any situation, it's not fun, but it's the preferred position because somebody's gonna be in control. Somebody is, somebody's not.
Nah, fuck that.
So why can't they be equally yoked?
Yeah, like why? Can't
Because
they go-
because equally yoked requires them to relinquish some of their power.
And men don't like that.
They don't want to relinquish that power.
No, men, yeah.
Yeah,
They
no, I'm
wanna
saying
be
men.
in control of every fucking thing.
Yeah,
But they be because they know like
But that's-
it's so
it's-
hard to control a woman.
it's
the
like
only
that.
way the reason why like niggas try to use their money and their stature to control women.
Because it worked.
For women who ain't got shit going on.
And a
Nigga,
lot
I
of,
got shit
but
going
look,
on for money.
most of the world,
Right.
JoJo, most of the world is living in poverty. A lot of motherfuckers ain't got shit going on.
I know that. A lot of motherfuckers
lot of
and a lot
people.
of people that you think got something going on ain't got shit going on.
You say what?
A lot of people that you think got shit going on ain't got nothing going
You
on.
look at some of these influencers, some of these rappers, niggas be broke. It just look good. They
Really?
just professionally making it look
I want to
good.
normalize. But what I want to do for real is because people are. This is pissing me off. I want to normalize people struggling or people being broke, like people not having money. Like that is okay if you don't have money. It's hard out here. For real, because I'm tired of seeing people. I'm tired of seeing people on Instagram being like, oh, but I get this and I get that. I got this money and I got this other shit. But it's just like, nigga,
Instagram is the land of the
shit is shit.
Land of the
Instagram
People
land
can't
of the
come out here and
cap.
make all this damn money.
It's hard to make money.
It's hard as
if
fuck
you looking
for
for
people to
somebody
make
on
money.
Instagram to be keeping it real, you might as well be looking for a flame in the ocean. Because them motherfuckers on
Wait.
Instagram
So
are.
why don't y'all do something like that here? Because you know what? I'm with you.
I tell,
Like,
but I tell my story all the time. Like I don't got it together now. I'm just now starting to get it together. That's why I just started getting tatted last year because I felt I was in a comfortable enough space in my life to start
really
doing that.
express yourself.
You feel me?
Yeah,
But
I feel that.
I tell my story all the time. I come from a single parent home. I quit my teaching job. I was teaching up until 2021.
Wow, you were.
Yeah, and I quit that to do this.
Oh,
And I didn't quit.
wow, good for you. Good for you.
Like,
Really?
Like, but I didn't quit because I had this already.
Yeah.
Like,
We
I
quit. We literally we quit at the same time. We didn't know that each other quit. Like he didn't know I quit my job. I didn't know he quit his job, but we were still coming together and we were working, doing a podcast. We weren't even in radio yet. So I say about like 6 months, we were just not working. We were just hustling,
living off of
what we had saved up.
Family.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
literally. And we
Love
didn't
it.
even know until one day we was just talking.
Probably like
I was
2 or 3 months
he was
later.
like, yeah, I quit my job. Something. I said, I quit my job a couple months ago. He like, for real? I'm like, yeah.
Beautiful.
Then 6 months
but
later.
that story's not sexy though. That's not like people.
Shit.
It's
People-
it's inspiring to me.
But for the people on social media, like and in that realm, they see that as like, oh, that's not cool. I want to go to the nigga. I want to see the Bentleys.
Okay.
Where the Bentleys at?
But
Yeah.
you know what? Y'all heard me tell, and I'm with y'all. Y'all heard me tell the story like 15 years ago. It walked into a space with no patience, no phones. That shit get your nipples hard because it's inspiring. I mean, fuck a Bentley. I mean, but that's showing the everyday Joe you could do this.
Yeah.
The fuck?
And people
That
are
shit
starting to-
that's
yeah.
powerful.
But it also shows them they can do it. But this shit to work.
No,
This shit
that's the
to
thing.
work.
People don't want to work.
They
and
don't.
The
Okay, now
main thing,
I can get with that.
wait, hold
don't
on.
work.
They don't want to work, but the main fucking thing is they don't have no fucking patience.
Yeah.
And that's the number one thing, because
you're
this
right,
shit
you're right,
is gonna
you're
take
right.
some time.
You're right,
And
you're
everybody
right,
thinks like you're supposed to be like, say you're 24. You're supposed to be married with 3 kids. You're supposed to
feel
own
like
the
a
house, a
failure all
condo.
the
You're supposed to
time.
have 3 cars.
you're right.
I feel
You're
like
right.
a
What
failure
the
all
fuck?
the time.
So what can we do to let them know
More
that?
people got to be honest. More people have to be honest.
Yeah,
But
and
people
stop
don't want to be
faking.
honest because it will kill the facade that they've already built up.
Right.
Like if your house is built on sticks and not like actual bricks and shit, you know, once the truth comes through, it's gonna blow all that shit down.
That's
That's why everything that I built, everything she built, everything that we built together is built on solid foundation. Because there was no fake shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like fake shit.
I don't
tell you that all
either.
the time.
I don't either.
like people. I don't
I
like
don't
people
either.
lying. I don't even like people boosting the truth.
Are you my son?
I might
No,
be.
seriously, I can't stand no fake niggas.
Because, and also, like when it comes to us, like just doing radio and doing media in general, people will try to sell you on some fake shit. Like, look at my Instagram, I got 1 million followers, I'm verified. Bro, this shit fake.
Yeah.
I can look at it and see that it's fake.
I can see your engagement.
Look
you
at-
only
look
got
at-
2,900.
Bro, look at these comments. All these niggas is from India, Asia, Russia. None of these are real
What does
people.
that mean, though? I mean, when they
They're bots.
Bots.
They're
They
not
fake
even real.
ass shit.
They're bots. These people buy bots to comment. Great picture, pal. Like nobody that you know talk to you like that.
Right.
Nobody's saying great picture, pal.
Great picture, pal.
I don't
Would
even,
love to collaborate, buddy.
I don't even
Check
look at that
DM.
deep. Damn.
Check DM.
I'm gonna start checking our shit now. Make sure we don't get none of that.
We don't have
We don't
no
have none of
bots.
that.
Every single follower we got, we built, and it's been.
Yeah.
I mean, our jeweler said something to us that was so profound, like. Slow and steady wins
Yeah, he
the
sure
race.
did say that.
I don't
But y'all not trying to sell people on your Instagram. You sell people on your work.
on our product. Yeah,
Because
you would
have the work.
You will, since we're now veering into, you would be surprised how many. I mean, and I won't say names, but prominent grill salespeople in Atlanta are selling people gold-plated,
Ooh, don't
not
you go there. Don't you
real
go there.
gold.
Don't go there. Go there,
You're
Ariel.
like, I
Go
mean,
there.
there was a big campaign. I'm not gonna say any names. I refuse. But I was looking at the work, and I'm like, I can see from the phone that this is not quality. But because of the persona, and because of Atlanta people sometimes don't really investigate shit. They just want to be where the clout be. They just want to be where the hot shit be. They just go. And for us, it's like you have a licensed dentist who's going to make sure not everyone's teeth are eligible for grills, but they'll just sell it to you anyways because they want the check. Not if you got disorganized teeth, your teeth are not straight. You should probably go to ortho first before you invest $10,000 on a bust down grill. Because if you got like really unorganized, your teeth are like shelves. That it doesn't look good. The product doesn't seat well. But you're not thinking of it from a clinical mind. But we're thinking of it from a clinical mind, and you have me creating a custom design for your brand, for your promotional line, for if a big homie's house, whatever it is, it's custom to you. Because if you look at the history of grills were worn by royalty. There's been a narrative that's like grills are ghetto. Like I just had a nigga say to me, "I can't believe you got gold in your mouth. You're ghetto."
Last night.
First of all, you have an opinion, so I'm relevant. So bitch, fuck you. But secondly, like, do you know our ancestors literally wore like Google Mansa Musa, like the richest man ever was. You know, well, this no. If you look up Mansa Musa, we come from royalty. Mansa Musa was on a pilgrimage to Mecca ever and was dropping tons of gold off in any city he stopped in. Then people were melting that gold down and putting it in their teeth. Grills historically is a sign of prominence and wealth. It is. So if you think grills are country, cool, you're ugly. We don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Yee motherfucking home.
And you know what?
We do not care. I
just came back from Egypt in May, and Egypt. I mean, just 10 days. But y'all need to go there.
He didn't know Egypt wasn't Africa.
But no.
He didn't know Egypt wasn't
I mean, my fucking ass, I ain't that
But it
smart.
don't come off like an
But
African.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
Don't come off like-
we
come off
we
like that.
come from fucking royalty. If y'all could see
Mediterranean
like them
song.
tombs and temples
Yeah.
that they built back then,
Did
five.
you go in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell, I spent that kind of money on going there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
But
I've been outside.
bruh, no, it was warm as fuck, right? It was warm as fuck. But
What time of year did you?
oh, I went May. But the thing is that our people built shit 5,000 years ago without like these big machines. They built it by hand. They ain't had no light.
The shit was so advanced, they said aliens did it.
Exactly.
Come on.
You should, and some of the colors in the tombs and temples are still there, which shows the ingenuity of our people. But Ariel was right. We come from royalty, and they got like King Tut. They got his tomb. That bitch was golded out. They got that shit like on lockdown. You can't even take no pictures of that shit. Gold like a motherfucker. So we come from royalty. There was gold everywhere. In their mouth. Even in the 1930s and 40s, they wore gold in their mouth as a sign of
Wealth. Prominent.
So think about it. Think about it.
So who said who?
Somebody couldn't afford
It
it.
wasn't until the rappers started wearing them and
Who's
they
did
started
you
smoking Black
watch
and Miles and shit.
Did you watch QC did a documentary on jewelry, ice.
Oh, yeah.
It's on YouTube. Y'all should watch it. They kind of broke that down. And it was like, because all the, Queen Elizabeth and all, God rest her soul, all of the royals, they have all of these diamonds and elegant chains and so on and so forth. But when we started to get it and put our spin on it, now because we got, or JoJo, I dubbed myself the Zone for a Princess. So when I get my chain, so for a princess, now I'm ghetto, but this bitch got on an emerald from fucking, Morocco, Africa.
From our shit.
Yeah,
She took our shit and
she
put
took
it
our
on.
shit, and don't nobody question her. But don't nobody question Princess Diana with the. But
that's
I put on
because
a
they
chain,
always try to put us down.
And I'm ghetto. But see, this is the thing.
That's why they try to, demean our perspective of ourselves.
But
if we know
should
who we
just
are.
respect one another, because I'm not going over to England and like y'all crumpets ugly as fuck. This first of all, English breakfast is disgusting. Who the fuck eats baked beans at breakfast? I'm not going over there like y'all niggas ratchet. This is ghetto. This is country as fuck. I'm not going over there like that. So
That's
why
what
the
I gotta
fuck
do.
people
That's what I
come
gotta
over
live
here?
with.
You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck people
That's some shit I say. That's some shit I say.
like you know what
Fuck
I'm
these
saying?
crumpets.
Be over in England. Hey, the Queen wasn't even a bad bitch for real.
I'm trying to figure out like who made all these rules, because I feel like people live under these false pretenses of expectations. I mean, it's from the white man, we know, but it's like once you're freed of that, and it really is freedom in Christ. I'm gonna just throw that out there. Find Jesus, find life. But it's because of the freedom in Christ. I don't need to fit under somebody's mold. Bitch, I wake up meat every day, and you can have that.
Well, first thing I want to say is, find God, fuck nigga. And secondly, because
I love y'all. I'm so happy to meet y'all. I love y'all. I really
find
do.
God, fuck nigga.
I love y'all.
But now,
I
for real, I
really
feel like
do.
a lot of times we, not specifically y'all, but like us as a people,
Yeah.
make white people the pedestal. Like,
end goal.
yeah, like look at what they're doing and we're doing this.
right,
Man, who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
I don't give a damn.
Right.
They came to us.
Right.
Like
They came to our shore.
the sauce always come from this side anyway,
But
man.
I'm telling you, when you go back and see, like, that really opened my eyes to see the majesty and the artistry and what our people did 5,000 years ago, and it's still standing. Like these big ass tombs and temples, they built with like spoons, and that shit's still standing, yo. So, we really are the kings and queens. I'm telling you, we really are the kings and queens of this earth. And if we could learn to walk like that and know who our history is, we wouldn't be killing each other.
It's
We
just-
wouldn't be disrespecting each other.
Support one another.
We was okay, y'all started me. But I'm saying, here in Atlanta, I ain't never seen, like, I'm from West Philly. I ain't never seen people, and I'm gonna be professional, that it's like crabs in a
You
barrel.
gotta be professional. Go ahead. Talk your shit.
They know my motherfucking ass. But I'm saying, but I've never seen so many black people that want to hold other black people down.
Because they can't do it.
Like
That's
I have
why.
no.
Because they can't.
No, let 'em have it. Let 'em have it.
Because they can't do
They
it.
don't have it in them.
Because if like say if a
that.
dude that's an aspiring dentist or jeweler He see you doing your thing.
Now he mad.
He mad. Even though he had the same opportunities, if not more.
I'm gonna hit you on the head with this.
That's why I said let him talk.
He had the same opportunities, if not more, but it's the fact that you did it.
And he didn't.
Hey, don't let y'all come from the same hood.
Let me tell you something. I had, and you
What
know,
part of Atlanta you from?
Southside.
no, but seriously,
Where?
I had. Are you serious?
Okay,
I had 3 colleagues. This true story.
Kodak, for real.
Came to me and say, Doc,
Oh, yeah.
what you doing is unprofessional.
Yeah, they
it
did.
doesn't look doctorish.
That pissed
That's
me
what they
off.
said.
How do you look doctor?
No, I'm just telling you what they said. And these were older colleagues.
Like,
But you know, I didn't give a fuck because I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. I'm doing it with my baby girl.
but what about the married to medicine folk? Are they still doctorish? And they're twerking on national television and
just
doing
saying.
all sorts and
I'm just saying,
fighting
if-
and
if we
calling
just-
each other
if
bitches
we
and
knew who
whores?
we were, you know, as black
So,
people.
but because we're doing it independently, and again, we're breaking ground.
What do you think it's gonna take for us to understand who we are and to come
Jesus
together?
gonna come back before then.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. No,
I
for
really
real.
do think that, and
it's
it
bad for
sucks.
us.
It really does suck that I'm gonna say this, but I don't think there is any hope for us in that aspect. I don't think I really have given up on us coming together and just being there for each other.
It's gonna take something catastrophic, and you know, you kind of had a glimpse.
There's already been so much horrible things that
Right,
have taken
but-
place. We had a whole movement.
Right, but we kind of had a glimpse of it with when the COVID hit. People were helping one another, and you know they really kind of turned
They
out
did
because
have
it
some
was
type
a
of compassion.
compassion. That's a good word, because it was a catastrophic incident.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take something like something crazy.
Something
No,
that
something
it's gonna have
crazy
to
like
make us
that.
Be like, we need to have our
Yeah,
back. Like,
yeah. Something
Really
like
like
that.
damn near race war.
No, something like that. For us to really get it together. And that's sad that it's going to take something like that to turn us around.
It's really gonna have to be, okay, look, the niggas gotta get on this side,
Yeah.
and everybody else gotta get on this side. So let's figure it out. That's when the competitiveness gonna come out.
Yeah.
Like we all gonna be like, oh hell no, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
We gotta save our whole damn
Race.
Yeah.
race.
Yep.
You know
It's
how-
over with.
you know how
and
we
that's when
really
we come
go?
together.
Please, to my Latino brothers and sisters, call us. If
Them
we
some niggas.
get
No,
with y'all,
no, for
no.
real.
Last night we went to Zuma out in when we was picking up shit up from Mac, and I'm just back there. I'm watching them hustle and
They some
work,
good
and I'm
people,
like,
man. They some good
these
people.
is
No,
niggas.
they some.
You know
they
what's
some,
crazy? Yesterday I was thinking that. I was
Call
driving,
us like
and I
Latino
just seen a
people.
whole lot of
No,
Hispanics.
they some real. They some
Call
real
us
people.
for real.
No,
I'm
they some
telling
real
you.
I'm
people.
Hispanic, guys.
Huh? You have some Hispanic?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Real? I can tell that.
can tell. They think I'm Puerto Rican or Dominican.
Yeah.
No, but seriously,
Regular
because
black.
they got a good work
Just
ethic.
light-skinned black,
And
regular black.
Yeah.
no
Black
mix,
is
no attitude.
black is great.
Well, we're Creole too, so but you know.
Indian, all that stuff. Yeah, but that's
But
what it's gonna
a
take.
lot of them want to be seen as them.
A lot of what?
Hispanics,
Want to be what?
white,
You think
Who?
so?
the
Where
white
you get
passing
that
ones,
from?
Wait, say it again now.
the white passing ones,
The white passer one.
No.
the
where you
white
get that?
passing one, the ones that
The
look.
ones that look white.
Where'd
Yeah.
you get that
Hispanic.
from?
Yeah. Where you get that from?
You go to Miami, like their politics and their policies aligned with white Republicans.
That that may be like the Cuban people, not the like Mexican people. I'm talking about the Mexican
oh,
people.
you said I thought we said Hispanics a lot.
We
Yeah.
didn't say Hispanics, but
Yeah.
let's just keep it a buck. Mexicans.
Yeah, Mexicans.
We'll just say Mexicans.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
them Mexicans like they like us.
They gonna get straight to it.
They gonna get straight. They gonna work.
But they're
Yeah.
like us though. They have to. They have to figure. They still. Hella people gotta just figure shit out.
Racist is
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah, the racism towards them is like really,
That shit's bad.
It's really real. Like there was a hold up right before I left Dallas to come here. They were holding like 20,000 people who just crossed the border, and there were children, women sleeping
that's
on
sad.
the street
that's so sad.
outside. Who does that?
But you know
Like,
what?
that
But
is so crazy
but think
to
about
me.
this. Think
That's
about this.
crazy
But
to me.
that's happening now. that happened to us back in slavery.
Yeah, but
so
that-
that's
but
but
we're
no,
the-
I'm saying.
we're the same.
So, right, so that's why we are the same.
And that's why I'm telling you, like, Latino people, call us. Find you some niggas.
Get on the DM.
You know what I'm saying?
MELZ
Well, not
GRILLZ.
just us. I'm talking about find you some black people.
Yeah.
Have these conversations.
Yeah.
Have these hard conversations
Yep.
with the Latino and black people. Have these hard conversations because
We link.
it's not just us. It's
Yeah.
not just. I mean, I remember in school we were learning about the Native American people, and they put their kids in like boarding schools, and they were raping and molesting their children. They were taking them from like their cultured lands. My words sometimes don't come to me, but they were taking them. They were putting them in these white boarding schools, teaching them about white culture. They were cutting their hair, which for them is like a sign of. I can't. It's like a reservation. They were taking them
so
from the
smart,
reservations, and then he was a teacher. Period.
Oh, that's right.
Here,
Okay,
where you go?
Yeah.
Okay. Period.
Look at you.
But you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is like my thing is, and I'm not even just, and I'm not against white people. I think we all, if you're a human being and you fuck with humanity, if you fuck with humanity, I can fuck with you.
Yeah.
And it's all about love. Jesus Christ didn't come just for black people. He didn't just come for Asian people. Didn't just come for he ain't just come for straight people. He came for the gays. He came for Jesus came, bled, and died and resurrected on the third day for everybody.
Yo.
And if we get that message and we get some love down in our hearts and we just
That's what we
treat
need
people
is
like
love.
people, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
That's
And
the
stop
thing,
treating people like bots.
I feel everybody is so like.
Here, I'm gonna get that to you.
It's just such a
some more water.
competition with everybody. It's annoying. It's like why you gotta be against? Like why you gotta be going against them? Why you gotta look a certain? Like why you feel like you gotta look a certain way so you could be better than this person over here? Or it's just. Or why you gotta flex that you're wearing this or that you doing this? Like relax.
Because they don't feel good about themselves. They don't feel good about themselves, so they need to have all these
Validation.
all this exterior validation.
Yep.
Like these folks ain't got nothing. They don't got nothing to really feel good about with anything they got going on personally. So they got to put that shit on.
That's right.
That's why a lot of people say it's not on you. It's in you.
Say-
Okay,
what
it's
you
not
say?
on you. It's in you.
Okay. Ooh, you done preached the word there, boy. Oh, I like it. I know. I like it. I like it. No, serious. I like.
Minister,
call that black my
Minister
favorite
Kodak.
rapper.
No, for real.
Yeah, Minister Black.
Minister Rep, Minister
you done said
Rev.
He can't wait to be a minister.
Apostle
Crazy.
Kodak.
Yeah.
Minister and a politician. Word to Warnock.
Yeah.
But
Word to
man,
Warnock.
y'all. Hey, this episode is popping. We gotta have y'all come back.
Yeah, we gonna come back.
We
You know.
appreciate y'all for sure.
I mean, just the love, and you know,
appreciate y'all
we
for having
humble
us.
because y'all real people, and y'all could have had anybody.
That's how we that's
You
how
know,
that's
I
how it got
love
started.
y'all.
Real people, real conversations.
Yeah.
We not up here like we didn't get started up here just interviewing celebrities every week.
Right.
no.
Want to have people that look like us.
Yeah.
That's where the best conversation from. Because people sometimes celebrities get up here with egos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so
We had motherfuckers walk out on us before because we wasn't
we have
asking him
we
to.
have people walk out. We have people not cancel.
He walked out in the
during
middle of the
show.
interview because we wasn't, I guess,
about him.
talking about his album. Like we were
you
having a regular
serious?
conversation, and he
And
wanted
still
us to
ain't
talk.
nobody talking about his album.
No,
No facts. Facts. He like fell off all the way.
Anyway.
Yeah, he got dropped.
well, we're gonna support y'all. Thank y'all for having
Appreciate
us.
y'all.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta
Thank y'all for having us. I love it. I mean that.
I'm telling you.
No, I mean
what
that.
side of town you staying?
South side.
Okay.
Zone 4.
Zone 4.
Zone 4.
So she gonna have good fun. But
I'm finna take our money over there. You crazy.
you need some time to yourself.
And do.
So just let me know.
But a lot of people, like, speak to that too, because a lot of moms feel bad because they have to.
I couldn't wait till she had a play day.
And people try to like make moms feel bad for wanting to take days
no.
off and time off.
No, gotta have that balance.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
no, this is my baby. And if you got
I ain't got no
children?
kids.
He ain't got no kids.
Okay, well, you know.
He like fuck them kids, all them kids. He don't want to date no girl with no kids. Like he's straight on kids.
I'm good off a kid right now.
Yeah.
But just thank y'all. We love you.
Oh,
We'll be
yeah.
back if y'all have us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You definitely
Yeah.
gonna come back.
We gotta do a live with them.
Yeah. We're gonna do it live.
Hey man, well, that's another episode of Big Homies House. We got the homies in the building.
Yay!
We appreciate y'all.
MELZ GRILLZ, we out. Yeah, we
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah. That's real.
Oh, this was great. I'm about to cry. God is so good. I'm about to cry.
Girl.
This is great. Wow. This is great.